Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baltimore by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition chronicle. We're all here to have a bloody good time tonight. Hello, everybody. Um, and
Hello.
yeah, so Katrina, while you're still able to speak, give a synopsis to our audience.
So, it's been a while. The last time we played, I was not here. But in the meantime, let's see. Sean got invited to join the super cartery. Basically, Arthur invited him to join his super secret boys band. But told him that he has to be 6th generation to do it. So he's got to eat his sire and then a bunch of older people. So
it's gonna be a while.
It'll be a while. Kev, maybe mute your mic. Apparently we're echoing.
Do you get your mics? I'm just going to switch from the Yeti to the other one.
Okay. Let's see. After the very tragic conversation that Mari had with her brother, Sasari showed up and was like, "Girlfriend, we need an intervention. You can't keep pushing everyone you love away. That's going to end terribly. That's what my family does. And look how I turned out." And then Sophia had a job given to her by John Thomas, who basically made her his loan shark, which feels like a demotion, but apparently he just kind of wanted to see what she'd do.
Less loan shark and maybe more the person who goes and breaks
Breaker?
legs.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jilon met his blood sister, the other person that I can't remember his name. Stanley embraced, who is aptly named Chrissy. She doesn't seem that bad. But that's compared to Jilon, so like she can't really compare anyway, but she doesn't seem outwardly evil just yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was also this very tiny minor thing about how Liz went and talked to her grandmother finally. And then found out that somebody's kind of maybe sort of stalking her grandma. So she set up nanny cams and saw the person creeping in the window, and it is a man that
Nana cams, if you will.
Yeah. It was a man that was not John Thomas, who she was expecting. She didn't know who they were, but they seemed familiar, but she couldn't place the face. And I think that's where we left off. Is that right, Kevin?
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So, with that, let us skip ahead 2 nights and let's start with a rouse check so that we are fresh and not having to remember exactly what we're saying a couple nights before. Because for those at home, for us, it's been about a month-ish or so since we have played, so yeah. Holidays. And somebody having to make a trip around the world or something.
Success.
Success.
Fail.
Success.
Leilani, what did you get?
Cheetos.
I got a rock.
She got a pool noodle.
So,
Dang, wish I had a pool noodle.
yeah. So, anybody hear statically crackling? Oh, Aya.
Now.
Banani.
Okay, so who wants to begin while we wait for Aya to rematerialize?
What?
Yo,
What?
yo.
All right, so Sean, what is Sean doing this lovely night? You know, your trip to Paris, if you're all going, is only a night or two away, if I'm not mistaken.
He's meeting up with Mari.
All right.
Fuck you.
So, Sean, you pull up to Mari's place. So, would Mari be at the community center, the bookstore, or her family's fortifications?
No, I think it would be funny if he showed up to the family house, but I'm just gonna say the bookstore because it's probably better.
All right.
Sean, you go up to the bookstore. You go in. You see, your typical worker there.
Hello.
I'm like, hey man, how's it going?
Well, not too bad.
You here for Mari,
Yeah,
Kozi, someone
Mari.
else? Mari? Well, you know where she is.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I want a blood muffin.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
There you go. It's on the house for one of Mari's BFFs.
I'm one of Mari's BFFs, or is everyone in the Coterie BFF?
Well, if do you have Mari's number? Then you're a BFF.
Mari has a lot of BFFs.
Oh, her personal phone, not the business phone.
Mari has a lot of BFFs.
Yeah,
That one is tasty.
that's pretty good. And you got iron. You got the eat food mare, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right. All right. Well, I'll head back.
Mari, go and I guess answer the door as Sean is there knocking. Knocking on Mari's door.
Hello?
That's all I get. Hello.
Would you like to come in?
Sure. I'd like to come in. My feet stopped moving. I'm stuck in the door.
Just get in the apartment.
I just we can assume that we already went in.
Okay.
That's what I was joke.
Yes, you see Mari's apartment. Have you changed it lately, last couple years, or is it still the standard nerdy apartment you had?
Yeah, I think it's still standard nerdy, pretty like.
Still got the grenades in your bathroom?
No, I got those out like forever ago because we brought them to when Denise was getting
Oh, I
thing.
wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got new ones in the refrigerator
Yeah.
and the egg carton.
Well, come in, sit down. I suppose you're here for a reason or just to say hi.
I can't do both.
I mean, I guess.
Hello.
Hello.
Sits on your couch. Just so you were interested in cartery stuff?
Yes.
Just making sure we're still good on that.
We're still good.
Okay. Also hear about the other thing.
What other thing?
The Killy murder thing.
Oh, that Killy murder thing. Do you
We're still good on that,
You're
yes.
still good on that? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, it's you
You all right?
huh?
You all right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Say so. I'm acting weird.
Probably not any weirder than usual.
No, weirder than usual.
No, that's not good.
Everyone noticed you're trying to be more professional, cool, and I mean, if you're going for a change up in your reputation and your style or look or whatever, get it. People in our business do that. Just want to make sure you're good.
As good as I could be, I guess.
That's not a good answer. That's not a good answer.
I've already just had a whole conversation a few nights ago about this, so how's it going, Sean? How's it going with you? How's your life? Or unlife or whatever. How's the garage?
Garage is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur says hi. He just says hi to everyone though. Like he's a very friendly guy.
Is he here?
In our hearts and minds. And also he can hear everything in his area like 10 miles out.
Okay.
So
Oh, welp.
oh what? I thought we were gonna talk about we gotta have a plan for the murder thing.
Okay. What's your plan? Do you have a plan?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. I obviously have a plan, but I was just wondering if you had an idea.
I'm here to help you with your plan because I need to make sure it happens. I'm joining you because you're the one that wanted to do this. And I changed my mind and said, yes, I'm in now.
Yes.
Why are you asking me if I have a plan?
No, I just like in the 3 years, have you thought of anything?
I've been trying to keep my head above water.
I figure that my plan is that I will have you confront her,
Okay.
get out all of the grievances that you have. When she goes to try to attack you, I do some creepy vampire shit.
Okay. And what else?
And then she dies. And then we cut her up into little pieces and we throw her in the lake.
I feel like we're missing a few steps, and also Ixnay on the throwing in the lake. It's also not how Pigland works, but okay.
Okay.
For personal reasons, and let's just call it revenge, I'm gonna need to try and diabolize her.
Uh-huh.
This bitch has been a pain in my ass for years.
Okay.
And she's been using me as a pawn, and I'd like to level up a little bit to be not so pawn-like, you know? Surely you gotta understand that, being with your family and whatnot.
Sure do.
Part of the business about moving up. Now we're in a world where it's literally dog eat dog.
I go off to the side and I pick up my ashtray and I hand it to you.
I don't smoke anymore.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Sean, meet my father.
Is this thing haunted?
Yep.
I drop it. I like.
No!
I
I grabbed it. No, you got the bracelet.
You handed me something haunted.
No, he's not gonna haunt you. He's haunting me. And I put the ashtray down.
Why is he here? Why is he dead? When did you do that?
About a year ago.
Nice. Bastard probably deserved it.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that I don't know. Something about missing out on your kids or something. I don't know. But he's an ashtray now, so it doesn't really matter anymore.
So, back to why is he an ashtray?
It was Cesari, right? Cesari has connections to the other side. Cesari's back in town, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What is your dad doing as an ashtray?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
What's the point of having an ashtray?
He's an ashtray. I
Don't
don't
people
know.
vape nowadays? Is that what you kids do?
No, I don't vape. I don't have breath.
You know what I fucking mean? What is it like having your dad as an ashtray? Living in your house.
I don't know. I was gonna leave him in my office, but something made me feel like I should bring him home with me, I guess.
Like what?
Guilt, I guess.
Guilt over what?
I don't know. Killing my dad?
Did you not want to?
No, I wanted to.
Then what's the guilty part about?
Guilt over not having a normal childhood? I don't know. Like the feeling of being left out, I guess. Never really get to go places that had people that weren't going to try to either kill me or somebody I know wasn't going to try to kill them or canoodling with somebody else's kid. I like the fear of just, I don't know. I guess there's no fear anymore. It's just now my dad's an ashtray. There's no pieces to be left to be picked up. There's no apologies to be had. It's
You
just
could break them into pieces and then you can pick them up.
yeah, but then my dad's still an ashtray. He's just a broken one now.
I think you could use the rest of this blood money more than I could.
I kicked my brother out.
You have a brother?
Oh,
I don't remember. I forget things sometimes. Forgive me. I don't remember if we've had any kind of conversations about family.
I have a brother.
How was that? You said you kicked him out.
Yeah,
Why?
because I didn't want him to follow in my footsteps or the footsteps of our dad or his dad and the dad before him or whatever. And I didn't want him to know I was a vampire. I don't know. This isn't about me. I'm making it about me. Let's kill
Okay.
your side.
Okay, hang on. You said you already had this conversation with somebody. Was that Cesari?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's older than I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably more wise than I am.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a disconnect.
How so? Listen, I have to have refreshers often. I am the audience surrogate.
He's my ex.
Right.
He's been away for 3 years.
Okay.
I gave up billions of dollars and a a piece of like vampire royalty, and in order to free him from his cursed life of being under his family's thumb.
Billions, you say?
Yeah.
What's that like? Just like, I mean, that's a lot of money. You
I don't
just
know. I
said-
didn't marry him.
Well, I mean, no, saying no to that. What's that like?
I don't know.
You could have had like a million different little flying duckmans. That's what this place is called.
I don't care about that.
Okay, well, all right. Just scroll back real quick on the whole kicking your brother out.
Mm,
So you had a not so great childhood because your ashtray didn't treat you right and wasn't close. So then you're pushing away everyone else. Has this already been stated to you?
no.
Okay. Has anyone told you outright how stupid that is?
No.
Okay. I'm going to tell you outright. You're stupid.
This is the kind of brutal honesty I appreciate.
I love Sean.
I feel like there's a pattern in Callie's characters of people who just can't take help.
Ollie was fine.
I wasn't talking about Ollie. I wasn't talking about Ollie at all.
I didn't have siblings. I grew my after my mom disappeared, dad just kind of checked out. So that's just how I being a little hooligan and just getting caught up in stuff. That's just how I ended up joining like gangs and shit like that, and that's how I ended up here and how I ended up under Millie. So I didn't have like people I could even really talk to. That's why I just focused on my work, just did cars. So you got a sibling, you got someone you can talk to, you got somebody that you just have that connection, and you're just pushing them out under the guise of keeping them safe.
Not just him.
Okay, who else?
And I guess all of you too.
You're pushing us out, or you're kicking your brother out is making us safe?
No. Pushing everyone away is making everybody safe.
Okay. I know the irony because it's coming from me. How's that working? About not not
You're
letting
right, it is ironic.
yeah, not letting people in. How's that working?
Lonely. And sad. But I guess and this is the way I won't get my heart ripped out, right? Or anybody else's heart ripped out, or
Was this,
Denise on
are
a
you? Is this
ritual thing.
you're talking about literally again, right?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That one. Why did he do that again?
I was trying to keep Kozi safe.
Okay.
I'd do it again.
Okay. Okay. You go, girl. Whatever. Fucking whatever. What is it? Step off queen? No, that's not right.
What? What are? Please stop. Please stop.
I don't know if it's whatever.
Step off, queen.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Continue. I'm sorry.
Fucking 20-year-olds.
I'm 25.
Oh, fucking excuse me. You should probably patch things up. You should just be honest. take my advice with a grain of salt as somebody who has not done that. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you with your trying to figure out a plan, and you just let me know. Do you have something to say? You keep moving your hand. Okay. God. All right, bring it in. Oh, jeez. Maybe it's...
If you think anything, then call me.
I think I understood that. Okay. Well,
You leaving?
do you want me to stay? Do you want me? Do you want,
Aw.
do you want to talk about anything else? Want to watch a fucking movie?
No, you can go.
All right. You're pouting now.
No.
All right. Well, I'm leaving then.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ. What do you want?
I don't know.
Do you get out?
No.
You should probably get out.
No.
I recommend the zoo, but we both know how that turned out last time we went.
Jacob went to get.
This is a nightmare. I want to die. No, I love this. Everything about this.
Same.
I just want to shake Mari. I can't do this, guys. I can't.
This is amazing. This is what I've been waiting for.
What do you want in life? What do you want in life? Let's go with that real quick.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing anything?
Oh,
Run this rat race again? Why are we doing anything?
I'm a failure. Never gonna do it.
You seem to be doing pretty well right now.
Oh
Yeah. Got a job. Got an apartment. Got some friends.
yeah. I'm leader of a mafia.
Oh shit, congratulations. I forgot about that. How's that going? Do anything cool lately?
Someone open a garage.
I have a garage.
No, for your cartery.
Oh, yeah. No, I think we were already talking about that.
Mhm.
Hey,
Huh?
I need you to buck up some, all right?
Get it together. Oh my god.
I'm in place.
A lot.
Yeah.
Sean is the best thing that ever fucking happened to this coterie. I swear to God.
Little meeting. Yeah, sure, whatever.
It's been an hour, guys. I'm just letting you know. Like, we've just been sitting here and watching you guys talk for an hour.
We've
It's
only
like been an hour.
It's literally been an hour.
We didn't get
Okay.
started until 7:30.
For like-
40
Yeah.
minutes. I'm sorry.
For like
I'm
a
gonna-
half an hour,
I'm
Lily
gonna
was
get
having
some
a
wine. I'm
meltdown.
enjoying this.
Don't let them stop. I mean, they need this.
Wanna watch a movie?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, we're doing that. I guess. Jeez.
I'd say sit down and watch a movie.
What do you mean?
Cars.
I hate you.
Why I see lightning strike?
Ciao.
Ciao.
The chinga. The chinga.
I would have rather watched Turbo.
Power Rangers movie or the other Turbo with
The
Snail?
snail.
Turbo with the snail.
Why not watch Speed Racer, the greatest car movie of all time?
I was gonna say Speed
Well, that
Racer.
is one
You
of
should
my
watch
favorite
Speed
movies.
Racer. It'll give you
It
ideas
is
of what to do with your
honestly
own car.
amazing.
It's best live action anime movie. I've not seen anything better.
Mm.
It's too late. We're already watching Cars.
We can watch Speed Racer.
No, it's too late
You
now.
can wa-
You
You
can
can
watch
watch
two things
one-
at once. You're vampires.
All right. So as you sit
They're
down,
vampires, not people with ADHD.
so as you two sit down, let's cut to Jilon, Liz, and Kozi.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
I will say you're at a Jilon place for planning things.
Oh shit.
Or some
Did
sort
you
of
want
event.
Sophia there or no?
No, she's not
Okay.
inviting my wedding.
Jilon starts crossing some things off. and-
Everyone.
She's invited to the wedding. She's not in the party though. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I know you got your political shit, but please.
Wait, hang on. You were expecting to have like a bridesmaid?
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Mari. That's
Well, who the fuck do I take?
It seems obvious. You got to take Sean.
I was gonna go with bed.
They're
He's.
the-
I'm sure
it's
he's
kinda-
open.
That's sort of the other pair of the group.
You can do Jilon. He would
feel
be a
like
great
Jilon-
person.
Yeah, I feel like Jilon is going to be doing other things.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Hmm.
There's a lot to do even when it's in progress.
She's just listen. I know she's planning something. Like I understand. I have to get back into the voice. I'm sorry. I understand that you guys are buddy, but literally, I'm pretty sure she's planning my death. And like, what is
Kozi.
the most dramatic place to plan a woman's death
Sweetheart.
on her wedding day?
It's been 3 years. She has had ample opportunities to kill you or fuck you over. I don't. No offense to her, but I don't think it would. I
What's her
feel like
motive?
if she wanted to kill you, she would have been able to figure out a way to do it sooner than 3 years down the line.
She's trying to break me, and I'm not gonna break. Like I
This is
know
just
she's
wedding-
planning.
this is
That
just
bitch
wedding
is
jitters.
planning something. I know it.
What?
You should just cold
Everyone's
feet.
planning something, Kozi. I'm planning a bazillion fucking things.
Yes, but none of them are my demise. Like I understand that now.
This could be a Fountainhead situation. Well, she doesn't think of you at all.
No, she does. She definitely does.
Could be the Fountainhead.
Listen, if I was not trying to be the bigger person, I would have gotten rid of her a long time ago. But here we are.
If you did it, what would that be like?
If
And why?
I were to get rid of Sophia,
Mhm.
well, first I would see treacherous thoughts in her company. Then I would have taken her on vacation, and nobody would have heard from her again.
You would have gone on a 2-person vacation with her and she wouldn't have come back? And that was the plan?
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you the plan.
That seems
That's a
the-
backup.
The summary of what you just said, and I don't think
No,
that's a
no,
very
no,
good
no, no,
plan.
I'm gonna make her feel like everything is just like a slightly bit to the left, and she doesn't know why until the moment she is alone, and then she gets swarmed by ghosts.
You can control ghosts now?
What's the
Friends with
ghost gonna
ghosts.
do? All of our ghost friends don't do anything.
Yeah, they can't do shit.
They can scare the shit out of you.
That one ghost did things,
Yeah,
but you couldn't control that ghost.
Anyway,
we're besties now. He
Are
has
the
a
ghosts
whole
gonna be at the
reason to-
wedding?
Huh?
Are there going to be any ghosts at the wedding?
Probably.
well,
Like-
it depends. Okay, it depends on where we're having it. Because if
That's question number
unless
one.
we
I
have
think.
it at the theater, they
Yeah.
can't come.
Mm. You're so
'cause
right.
he
He's gonna be
can't-
so
He
upset.
can't leave. He can't leave the theater.
Oh, you're
Could
right.
you take a piece of the theater to the venue?
I don't think that works. Like, he's kind of connected to the ground there. I
Yeah,
think.
because we redid the theater. A lot of stuff was moved out of there.
And
so
he's
like,
still there.
yeah,
Hmm.
like I don't think a lot of the original theater is still around. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess the foundation is still there.
I guess, but
Um,
like there's a lot of like old stuff in there, but I think there's like maybe a couple of like actual pieces of the building are like scaffolding or stuff. Most of them have been replaced. Like some of them are still old, but you know.
okay.
Right.
Hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
venue.
Yes. Are we doing it in the city?
Do you know when do you want to do it? Do you want to lock down a date or like a month at least or a year?
Well, that's part of the reason of talking about the venue, because the venue determines when you can do it. So we do have the benefit that we don't have to worry about competing with most human weddings, because ours is all gonna be at night.
We can put up little fairy lights. That'd be so cute. Oh my goodness.
Jilon, I don't know if you've ever gotten around to it. Have you ever thrown a party at the Arboretum yet? That
That
place is
was
really beautiful.
that was going to be a plan, but we never did it. Too many other people in town had too many things to do.
Mm-hmm.
People named Chris, something to do with a dragon that never resolved.
Ow! Sorry, the baby just grabbed my toe and yanked in the wrong direction.
What's the right direction?
Not that one.
All right.
She grabbed my big toe and pulled outward rather than like up or down where the knuckle goes, because
Hmm.
she's trying to use my leg and feet to pull herself up to standing.
I can do the Arboretum. That sounds fun. Lots of flowers, lots of dramatic lighting.
Yes, I do have a lot of ideas for a conservatory or gardens with an outdoor type of evening thing.
We should give a thought to safety as well, just because we do have a lot of enemies.
Like taping down wires or
I think she meant like security.
okay. I agree, but I don't think that's like the first thing we should discuss. I think we should just say let's have security and that'll be
Yeah.
That'll be
Yes.
good.
I just yes. As in most literature, I would say like a lot of things happen in weddings. So I do not want I just don't want the night to be ruined because somebody got murdered.
I think you're just feeling nerves, and that's perfectly normal.
Is that what that is? It could be that. It could be my anxiety
First you
again
thought
because that happened.
first you thought one of your friend is trying to kill you. Now you're saying that some sort of movie event is going to happen and the place is going to get attacked. You're just coming up. You're backsliding into ideas of everything going wrong, but it's not. Nothing's going to go wrong.
Sure, if you say so.
When has things gone wrong? Since I've been around.
Okay, admittedly,
I just like put my foot on the table.
admittedly, in his defense,
I wasn't there for that.
things got better when he showed up, and they got worse after he left.
The good result
I'm
of that
pretty
event
sure
was that
His
human being
leg
saved.
happened after he bounced.
And you got to blame the evil guy, that Italian
That's
guy.
what I'm saying, though. Evil guys can be there, and Sophia is an evil guy.
Don't
Evil
invite
lady.
evil. Don't invite. Well, I guess you can't avoid inviting evil people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
like half the
It'll be an
fucking
empty
guest
room.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we invite evil people, we wouldn't show
Could
up.
you make- I don't know if it would be depending on the plans. We could make the venue temporary Elysium. Is that what happens for weddings, kindred weddings? I haven't
What
been to
if
one.
kindred weddings happen? Is there like kindred
Not-
tradition?
So like,
They're not impossible. I just haven't heard of one recently.
Kindred weddings are extremely rare, and they're typically done for like political reasons, not so much for love.
Hmm.
So yes, it is rather frequent that the venue is made or done in Elysium, but that's because the last one that I am thinking of was the blood wedding of Victoria Ash and the representatives of the Banu Hakim, and that was basically a marriage that made concrete the connection, involving the Banu Hakim and the Camarilla. So like that was kind of a big deal.
Right. I do remember a wedding, but I don't think I went to a wedding. So. It's been a hot minute.
So yeah, I have a lot of ideas for a outdoor gardens type wedding, and I think there is a place in Baltimore that can do that.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of places that can do that.
I
I
like
think
that.
I sent you a big list of ideas a while back, and I can't find it in chat anywhere.
Please don't swallow that.
Oh wait, there it is. There's a thread for wedding plans.
I did
But that
I
was-
did draw the girlies in wedding dresses. I just need to color it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, there was a lot of interesting wedding dress ideas that were being thrown around.
I must insist on two things, and that is a flowing cape train situation and also a crown. I want to be a princess, okay?
Mm-hmm.
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 I imagine Jilon is taking notes.
In his own way.
He just draws a picture of a crown, like, yeah, I understand.
Let's say he has a small assistant nearby who's keeping the minutes. Unobtrusively.
Yeah.
Someone from his herd.
What a fucking weird conversation.
They're just here to write it all down.
Oh,
and read
don't eat
back the
that.
minutes.
Stop, tell your little guy to stop eating our food.
That's
Listen.
a blood muffin.
You don't want to
you
eat
don't
that.
It's okay. I'm British.
No.
It's good. It's like they're puddings.
I cannot believe that Al is.
Like a blood pudding.
Ugh.
Bread, a blood bread. I don't know. They got weird stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about having a tiger?
I'm sorry, a what?
Like a tiger
Yes.
or some other type of, do you have a different type of big cat that you would want?
What? Why?
Like,
Like, it has
Why?
to be a Black Panther, though. Like, come on.
It could be a Black Panther.
Yes.
To have for photo ops, just to show your prowess and your strength. It's like a metaphor for your dominance of the natural world.
Okay, so I hear you, but how do we keep the panther from, attempting to bite?
There are any
People.
number of people in town who can convince a panther to just be docile for a little while using eye contact. We used to know a guy, somebody.
I guess
what's
we
his
could.
name?
I mean, can Santiago do that?
Santiago. Him or one of his friends could probably knows a tiger who would do him a favor.
Okay, Jilon, I don't think you
It's just an option?
understand. Tigers are not native to fucking anywhere nearby. And I don't know if you remembered what happened last time.
Nobody's
some
gonna
of
eat the
us went
tiger,
to the
okay?
zoo, and
Nobody's gonna eat the tiger. It's too
No.
big.
the last time somebody went to the zoo, it went really fucking badly.
Okay, I wasn't there for that. Did you go during zoo hours?
Jilon is just proving his point of anytime he's not there, bad things happen.
That wasn't. Did you go there as part of a plan with
I'm genuinely thinking
guide?
about it, and I genuinely think some of the worst case scenarios of shit that went really bad, Jilon was not there.
Yeah.
The raccoon incident,
Curious.
Jilon. The time I got shot, no Jilon.
Truly, Jilon is the glue that keeps this shit together. Oh,
Stabilizing
Jilon,
force for
I
logic.
trust you with my life, and
Was Jolon there when we met the blonde man? I don't think he was.
I don't
He-
think he was.
None of us met the blonde man. He was walked past
No,
somebody,
we saw him, and he
We were on
looked
a
like
nearby
this.
rooftop.
I think Jolon got distracted looking at like a mural or something.
Yeah, I was staring at that mural, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
let me post it because they thought they could find out where it was to see, like, timestamp the photo and say you were next to a
Yeah.
murder.
How about this? How about this? How about this?
Mhm.
For our engagement photos, we can get a panther. Just because there'll be so much to worry about on the wedding day, I don't want to, like, you know, but, like, can you imagine, like, a CW, like, photo shoot with, like, a panther? Like, that'd be fucking hot. Like, you know?
Kind of like that.
Yeah. So put that on the list.
You could have it right on your shoulders when you walk around.
There we go. See right there, like that.
I think Liz could have a panther on her shoulders.
Mm.
Sure. I think you're overestimating how strong Liz is. Hang on, let me check my strength.
I'm pretty strong.
I mean, what can it weigh? 200 pounds?
Leave the
I
That's
have
just-
3 dots
I
of
mean,
strength. So.
Any weightlifter could squat a panther.
Leilani, leave him alone.
I'm not saying we should all like
Oh.
throw the panther back and forth.
Yeah, no. We'll do a nice photo shoot. It'll be like good vibes. It would be. I think.
I do think that we should have some animals at the wedding, with a reception, I guess.
Jaguars are only about 348 pounds.
There you go.
Thank
Leilani,
you.
Do you mean like,
What did
as
I
in
just
like for
say?
fun, for funsies, or for foodsies? Because.
For ambiance,
Mhm.
you wanna give the right image of, like, give people a good time. Just have some
Yeah.
like colorful birds or bats flying around, just hanging around.
Mm.
Keep the bugs away too.
Oh, and leopards are even smaller.
Huh?
Leopards are only about 160 pounds. So
You could get a caracal. Those things are like tiny compared.
yeah, but if you want a panther, you gotta have a leopard or a jaguar. Cause
Oh my god, we can do like dove releasing, but it's bats.
We could have a bunch of bats like flying up in a big swarm right after the vows are finished.
Leilani, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. Leave him alone. She just fucking
There are-
tried to sit on him.
Plenty of gangrel in town who can
Gangrel.
gangrel to communicate with the bats.
She just tried to sit on the dog's back.
She can't do that for all that long.
Yeah.
I mean, now's her chance.
No, but she weighs the same amount as him now. He lost weight. He's too skinny for you to do that, kiddo.
They're both small
hurt
creatures.
him.
A small creature can ride on a small
Also-
creature.
Also, he's still a fucking dog. If you hurt him or annoy him, he might actually just snap at you.
Yeah.
Okay, so dress. What color?
Black.
I kind of
Allow me
like
to yawn
Jolon's
briefly.
idea that we could do some color.
I guess I can do red, but like I can't do like I
I'm
want
not
to.
suggesting an entirely red dress, but like there can be sashes or folds that if you look at the right angle, there's like a flush.
That'd be cool.
Something to break it up. You know, you don't want one solid thing because then you'll just get lost in the background. Because it's going to be somewhat dark. There's going to be shadows at the wedding.
You're right. You're right.
I was thinking lots of like jewel tones,
Mm.
like
Did you
maybe
say ghoul tones or cool tones?
Cool towns.
like emerald, sapphire.
Jewels, okay.
Yeah.
Gem tones.
I do always like you in blue. We can finally be the blue and red lesbians. We made it, boys. Let's fucking go.
Is that a reference?
This just in general, like, there's like a meme of like
Okay.
blue and red couples.
Contrasts are very popular.
Mhm.
Oh, wait.
it might be
Serendipitous?
no.
Serendipity.
My brain is
Surreptitious?
listen,
Slapdash.
I might fuck around and do something with my hair.
Be real.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, you take it like a mohawk or a faux hawk?
Well,
Or
I mean,
half hawk?
more of a different color, but
Spikes?
Oh, what
Oh.
color?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Once you have,
I
a
never,
wedding dress
I
to
never
follow.
took the time to dye my hair different colors because I know that it's gonna like disappear the next day. But like, if you're gonna do something fun for once in your life, might as well.
Does hair dye disappear the next day? What about makeup?
That's a weird one.
If you are turned when you're wearing
Cozy
makeup,
died with her hair isn't naturally red, but she died with box dye. So like now she has like fucking cherry ass red hair for the rest of her fucking life.
A good rough idea of if it stays when you revert on death is if you were to, right before death, have gone into the shower and taken a normal shower, would it have washed off or washed out? If it would
I
have,
see.
it probably
So-
wouldn't stay.
So
Some hair
no,
dyes, but not makeup.
no, leak proof mascara would stay. Hearing.
Yeah.
It's a little bit it's a curse, so it's a little wibbly with all the details. It always has been, but it's this thing. It's
Does it
supposed to-
vanish or does it like fall off? Because then if you could, we don't need to game the system. Never mind. Forget I had an idea that maybe. doesn't
Oh
blink.
god, can you imagine if you like dyed your hair and all your hair fell out and it's just on the floor when you wake up?
I was thinking like gold leaf somehow would regenerate and respawn every morning and you'd get infinite gold, but that's
But
not.
you have to have died with it.
Yeah. Like the lady that was painted gold in Goldfinger, if she had been embraced instead of dying, would she wake up every day with a skin cover of gold that she could peel off and then like have like a couple ounces every day?
That
Probably not.
wouldn't, yeah. But anyway,
We're gonna be
Remember,
here forever.
curse.
So I was also
it's
thinking-
the worst thing you can think of.
Yeah.
There's always a loophole. That's what Liz taught me.
Regardless,
I'm thinking obviously you both want your own thrones.
yes, obviously.
Yeah. So the thrones could somewhat match the aesthetic of the dresses and how they're sort of opposite but contrasting,
Yeah.
and however that ends up. Have you thought about who you wanted to preside and like read from the book or whatever they do?
I mean, what's his name? I would Cozy would know his name.
Luna?
Yeah. I feel like he would be a good officiant. Or do we know Rabbi? I don't think you would do a vampire wedding, so I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I mean, part of the plan for these events is to have mortals that just get their memories erased when they leave, so you can have whoever you want there as long as they're cool with it.
That's true.
That's included in the plans.
I would like Julian though. He's good.
Well, I bet he'll do it. He seems to like you,
Yeah,
and I've heard good things about him.
what besties.
Mm-hmm.
If I was an
Every-
ordained minister too.
Well, that's easy to do, I bet.
Mhm.
You could just use the internet now.
Mhm.
And also, do you need a mortal law to accept your marriage?
If you want it
Right.
legally recognized by the state of Maryland, you have to fill out the papers.
But you don't necessarily have legal human living status with Maryland.
I
Like you
mean,
even have you have
Liz-
masks with social
Liz
security
does.
numbers.
Mhm.
I guess Liz still does. She's not legally dead yet.
Yeah, most of you are. Yeah, most of you still are kind of like within your mortal lifespan.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
most of you still have mortal life-ish.
Everyone except Jilon, people will start noticing that they're aging before too long, or that they're not aging.
Yeah,
So they're gonna have to deal with that in the next 10 or 20
I mean,
years.
Kozi, I think that like she was considered dead.
Isn't Kozi the name you made up when you left California?
Yeah. So like this version of Kozi, she somehow got a job, but I don't know. But the like Kozi as she was in life isn't registered anywhere as alive anymore.
So you couldn't have a signed document to saying you're married to somebody. You would need an identity to become.
I mean,
married.
I have an identity, but like, so
That's
it's so much, and there's really no reason for I'm doing it for love, baby. There's no reason for us to be like legally married. Like,
yeah. I think for me, I don't know or care about any of that works, and that's your business.
Yeah. Like, who cares? Liz is in here. She went to use a vampire bathroom, I guess.
Well, there's plenty of those here at the place that we're at.
Yeah, it's your.
Yeah. So I think most of the ideas I had before are good and still work. Because I think we could set up there's like a hedge maze at the gardens. I think we could incorporate into like some event, stuff for people to do during the reception. Rosie froze. Liz, no, he's back. Or maybe.
Hello.
You there? Hello, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully this wedding won't be soon because we have the pairs thing in a few days.
Yeah.
Mhm. But there's no way this would be that soon.
Unless you just want a quick one and bury.
They could do that. They could do like an elope thing and then just have a big reception party.
Yes, but where's the drama of that?
The drama is going to the reception and saying we're secretly married in Paris weeks ago. There's no ceremony tonight. There's no ceremony. It's just fun and games and food and party time. And then the bats fly out and everyone has a good time. That's sort of dramatic.
Yes, yes.
But right now we're going to take a few moment break. Leilani
But
is
how
not.
I need a time to do a soliloquy about Liz and how much I love her.
But yeah, so we're going to take a quick break so that we can see what's up with Leilani. She has been crying for like 3 minutes straight. So I'm gonna pause it. We'll be right back. And we're
that was
back.
a beautiful wedding.
Sorry. I had a very important phone call.
Yeah. So I think you were planning tigers.
No, it was Panthers.
There was going to be a jaguar at the wedding photos. They didn't want it at the reception. Even though I think it's fun to have like a fun photo op for guests.
Listen, I agree, but I just feel like it'll be too much of a hassle. We can do like cool gargoyles or something.
I saw a gargoyle.
I mean,
once and-
okay, when you say gargoyles, do you mean like...
You mean that guy that we know?
No, not like the guy, like the actual statues, you ding dongs.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to go with the garden motif. We're going to have to drag big stoneworks out into
I'm
the-
thinking
out in
like
the front.
dramatic castle situation, like...
Well,
Like,
if we're gonna do,
like in Ella Enchanted, where they're in the maze with the mirrors, and then she
So-
like almost stabs him. That's the vibe. But I'm
Jilon,
like,
I understand and appreciate your dedication to realism. But Kozi has this very excellent artist that works at the theater who can make pretty much fucking anything out of styrofoam.
It's
Yeah,
true.
fascinating.
Yeah.
So
Or plaster,
were you thinking of this
and
for
that's
the
a little bit sturdier.
yeah.
The person taking your notes is like, by the way, do you mean gargoyle or a grotesque? They aren't the same thing. One is a water spout, and that's the gargoyle. The other thing is called a grotesque.
I mean, a water feature would be great.
That would be cool.
I have plans for water features. But are we talking about the reception or the ceremony? Because the ceremony might be in a different place than the reception. If that is more indoors
That's the other thing I was thinking about. So, like a
or next
typical
to a stone
reception,
facade.
like food is a big deal, but like it's not going to be for the majority of our guests.
Did you say food?
Food,
Food.
eating.
Oh yes. Well,
Comida.
yeah.
Um,
Are you planning to have a lot of mortal guests?
no.
No. But some certainly, like people who want to. I don't. Well, actually, I don't know.
The mortal guests are the food.
Well, there will certainly be mortal guests as food. I have plans for that, and I guess they should have like a staging area where they can go to like sit down and have Gatorade, just so they don't get like dehydrated.
Mhm.
You got to take care of your service workers. So there might be a small amount of food catering for those who like to eat food.
Mhm.
But then I was also thinking of, here's some ideas I had: a blood fountain for people who don't like it from the source, and then an animal blood fountain for the few vegans that we might have. That one can have like the gargoyle spout.
That's great.
That is cool.
And
I
then
like that.
and then like other people who are walking around, just beautiful young humans walking freely as food for anyone who could have. If you want them to be nude, they can be, but that might be a different class of what you're looking for. But they can also just have various small amounts of clothes that make it easy to feed from them without having to like remove or change what they're wearing. Great opening folds to get to the veins.
Harry, what is your problem?
That nudity is an option though. They'll have assorted
Yeah, I
residences.
feel like the nudity might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
the after party. Some of them could be drunk as well. We could make sure we hire some drunk food, because I know a lot of people.
Some drunken noodles.
Now that's a good idea. We could
I
probably
mean,
talk to.
I would love it if they were in some sort of costume situation, but
costume.
I feel like.
What were you thinking? Gargoyle costume?
No, not a gargoyle costume. Like
Panther.
Like some vests, some puffy shirts. You
Oh,
know.
you mean like a uniform?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or I mean, like it depends. Like, do we want them to blend in, or do we want them to be? They should
probably be clear that they're there for that purpose.
Yes.
We don't want people to look around and say, "Is that a guest or can I eat them?"
That's true. I mean, like, I want to invite Selena and Colin, and I don't want people eating them. So, like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the food should be in some sort of
uniform.
Some sort of uniform that's sort of revealing, but also easy access to what you need.
Button shirts are great for that.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay.
All right, Liz. I'm sorry. Did you want Sophia to be your maid of honor?
I don't know. You did also just bring about a thought that I hadn't really considered. If I want my sister there. Because I feel like this is the sort of thing she should be, but also I can't explain any of this to her. Like,
there's always the memory option. She wouldn't remember anything,
but what's the point then?
Exactly. Your option is she remembers everything and deal with that, or she remembers nothing and don't deal with it, or she doesn't come at all and then finds out later that you had a wedding and didn't invite her.
I would tell you to just tell her, but
that I'm a vampire.
I mean,
the youth are cool with all sorts of things these days.
I feel.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to distract the baby, and I'm doing the fish food thing, and I just threw one in there, and I just beamed her in the face with it.
No, Mama, could you?
She stopped crying and bent down and ate it. I am simultaneously the worst and best mom in the world.
We have that on film. She'll know. And regardless, I feel like you should tell her in general what's going on before the wedding.
She saw you get shot.
Like, I don't even think that she knows that we're dating. You know what I mean?
I mean, she knows I'm dating somebody, but she
Yeah,
doesn't
I haven't
know.
never met her. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about you some, but I'm very vague with her.
A lot of the people who know any of us think we're all dating, so that doesn't really help.
And I know that you might be worried about Jump Thomas, but like, there's a point where you have to just jump into the deep end.
But the thing is like, is it more dangerous to tell her or to not? Because if I tell her, he might just erase it.
I mean, how would he know? Like, unless she goes running to him.
Which she might.
I feel like she loves you.
And then if I tell her, then the chances are I'm gonna have to tell her why I became what I am. And that opens up a whole nother can of worms, because I don't know if he's going to let her go. Suppose I could just tell her what I am without telling her why I decided to do this.
I think you should take a lesson from Deep Blue Sea. And just, you don't have to tell her everything every time. She doesn't need to know everything. She just needs to know enough.
And I feel like she should know, just because, like, she's getting older. And, you know, he might actually go after her. And I think that it would be much safer if she knew what was coming.
That's a good point.
That way she trusts you if he suddenly is like, hey, I'm gonna turn you into a vampire now, and like, it turns her against you forever.
Yeah, I'll think about how I want to tell her.
I don't want to pressure you into it, but I feel like it's been a long time coming, Liz.
It's just, I've been trying to keep things status quo, and that's not gonna work, I don't think.
How old is she now? She was like, what, 15?
Yeah, she's like 19.
So like, yeah.
She's got to have noticed that you haven't changed all that much.
I mean,
she was like 25 when she turned, so like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't look that different.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, the most noticeable thing is that I haven't changed my hair in 4 years.
And that's a big flag for a lot of people, I think.
I mean, my excuse was just that I have one stylist that I've been going to, and I really love what she does, and have her do the same thing every time.
It's a good business cut.
It's very cute.
Official.
Look at her. She's so
mayor.
cute.
You want to be the mayor, right? That's your thing?
What? No.
The mayor?
No, I don't want to be the mayor. I want to be the person behind the mayor.
Oh.
And even then, the mayor is like 80% of the mayors in Baltimore City are a crapshoot. I want to be the person behind city council. That's where the power is. It also helps that it's run by fucking morons.
Sounds like government to me. You want to be the puppet master.
Yeah.
With all your little strings.
Yeah.
So do you want, I was thinking a string quartet for the ceremony. Obviously, some sort of DJ.
I love Jilon.
Some sort of
He's
DJ
so
for
good.
the dancing area for the reception.
Oh my
But
god.
you'll want live music for like if you're doing the whole aisle.
Can we get a full orchestra? Is that too much?
I feel like a
Uh,
full orchestra won't fit.
we can get a
Damn it!
we could get a subset of an orchestra,
Mm. All right.
but like you have to worry about acoustics and placement.
Mm-hmm.
You probably don't want them all suspended from the ceiling and like on wires and stuff. That'd be
That'd
be difficult.
Okay.
Plus the bats would get all up in their business.
Jilon and Kozi both are like delusions of grandeur, and I love it.
The important thing first, you have the big idea, then you change it to make it work.
Yeah. That's how design works, baby. Listen, I in real life would never do a band, but Kozi is a dramatic bitch that would absolutely do a band.
You don't want someone just pressing play when you start to walk down the aisle. That's
No.
that's not for you.
Leilani.
Hmm?
Sorry, she just smacked the fuck out of the dog.
Yeah.
She was like reaching out to pet him, but lost her balance and just slapped the shit out of his snoot.
Oh no, baby.
Cause like she wants so bad to pet him, and he's just like doing everything he can to avoid reach
Yeah,
of sticky baby hands.
I understand.
Which like fucking say, get your hands off my sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we'll decide on a date after I talk to Sophie.
Yeah. If you want me to be there or you need anything, you just tell me, okay?
And I guess if Sophie knows and she's gonna be there, she could be my bridesmaid.
Yeah. I gotta talk to Mari.
Yeah, you haven't asked her, have you?
No, but come on, she'll say yes, right?
I know, but like I haven't seen Mari in forever. She's been so busy doing stuff with like
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
she
she's
up
been
up
doing
to?
more stuff with her
I see
dad.
her sometimes and like in the like such fucking early morning. I
Well,
hear
you know
her
what it is
like
with Mari. She has a big family, and I bet they take a lot of her time just being with her family a lot.
sometimes I hear her doing like those like weird noises upstairs and I'm trying to sleep. It's very annoying.
Speak on that. What does that mean?
Yeah. Are we talking like
No, not like
What?
that. Like just like
magic ritual noises?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's also interesting.
It's actually interesting.
I think that's more interesting than just having like people over there for stuff.
Sex.
Listen, I haven't seen Mari date anybody. Maybe she does, but like her girl needs to get laid. I'm
She
sorry.
was almost married to two people at once. What are you talking about?
That was
think
3
her
years
and- I
ago.
don't think her and Denise were gonna get married.
No.
Well, I mean, everyone seems to like marriage so much
Well,
because
okay,
of Hollywood.
so
That's
like,
why Hollywood said if you like someone, you're married.
well, yeah, I
White
mean, it's a
picket fence.
commitment thing. But also with Cesare, it was like that was one of those marriages of political convenience thing.
Oh yes, that could have been a kindred marriage. We could have had a.
I just
an
want to
example.
celebrate my
Yeah, I don't know
love.
how that would have worked because he wasn't a kindred at the time, though.
I think the idea was that she
mean, he
would
still
make him
isn't.
one,
Mhm.
or he
Yeah,
would
I
become
think
one to do the marriage, and now he just can't be one, and she does not have all that money.
well, I think the thought was that he was going to be her goal and she could decide to embrace him or kill him or keep him gold forever as she chose.
He was like a ward situation.
A ward or
I
an
was
award?
thinking more pet, but sure.
Well, like originally medieval.
Some people are into that. I'm
like medieval ward, like when
Yeah.
kings would like
Like
mean like
here,
a Batman
here's your
and Robin?
problem. Yeah.
basically like
Yes, like
kings would
Batman and
trade their
Robin.
kids, like the younger kids, like as like,
Oh, it's
hey,
sort of like a
have
hostage
my
thing.
kid and I won't like attack you.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of
They're
like a
trading their
hostage
children all
thing.
around. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm familiar. Yeah, that
Very
makes
much
sense.
hostage thing.
Yeah. Wait,
To
what?
make, but I don't know why. It's not important.
Okay.
So
I
that wraps about that up, I think.
Yeah, I guess
We have
you
a lot
need to
to
call
consider.
Mari and I have to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna say to my sister.
Alright, I'm texting Mari and I'm like, hey Mari, you want to hang out? It's been way too long, bestie.
I text back. I'm upstairs in my apartment. If you are at the bookstore, Sean and I are watching Cars.
She's just kind of staring at her phone like, what the fuck?
Lightning McQueen wants to win the Piston Cup, but he is the rookie, okay? And he's gotta get past the green car. But then
So,
he gets
like,
lost in Radiator
I know how
Springs.
I
racing.
would have thought that they were talking about like car watching instead of people watching, but Cars is capitalized. Are they talking about the movie?
Are you talking about the award-winning Pixar movie?
God, I turned to Sean and I say, should I send Kozi the meme where it's like Lightning McQueen fucks my mom, or should I send like the lightning and then it's like ka-chow?
I don't know what
I-
you just said.
My favorite part of this is I 100% believe that Sean is enough of an old man that he genuinely does not know what a meme is.
Reese, do you know what I'm talking about? Either one of those things?
The only thing I'm thinking of is where he comes out of the bushes and he's like, "I fucked your mom."
Yeah.
Dip nuts or whatever it is.
Fucked your mom, shit lips.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
Sean is just like, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
sent a picture of the Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Alright. Sure.
Do you think these would fit me?
Sure, they can get some in your size.
I'm going through a hard time right now, Kozi.
Oh, bestie, I'm so sorry. I'll also I'll be like, I'm fucking dying, dude. I will. I am at Jilon's place. I can be home in about 40 minutes.
Okay. The third act of Cars will be on, I think.
Oh, great, perfect.
I don't know if you guys can hear her giggling, but I'm throwing her and it's breaking my back, but she's giggling, so it's worth it.
All right. While that's happening, we cut to Sophia.
Oh, hi.
So, what is Sophia doing this night?
Well, I woke up, blush of life, successful roll. Did my whole routine, checked my phone a couple times, first hour or so I was awake. Nobody texted or called me, as usual.
Yeah, maybe like a random ka-chow meme, but you know.
I have no idea what that is. I delete it and block the number. No. And then since nobody called me, I figure I've had a couple like I think I'm going to Paris. I think Jilon let me know, since most everybody else probably didn't tell me. Maybe Liz. So I will. I don't really have a lot of plans. We only have a couple days, so I think I am going to text. I think I'm going to text Millie and see what Millie's up to tonight. Because I've met Millie a couple times, and chit chatted here and there. There was that one wonderful time where I was having a chat with her and Sasha Luna, and I got the feeling they didn't really like each other, but figured maybe they'd warm to one another. But Millie seemed interesting.
You text back. Hi? Question mark, exclamation, question mark.
Oh, I text back. Oh, you know who this is. I'm just I had some time on my hands and we haven't had a really, decent chance to do the whole in-depth get to know you kind of thing. I just thought if you're free, great. If not,
what do you want really?
Oh, I don't have an agenda there. I like cultivating relationships with people. If we don't hit it off as, friendly or whatnot, we just go our separate ways and, exist within the community.
It's like I'll be at Apep Me Up in like 40 minutes.
If you're all right with me joining you, I'd like to do so.
It's an open club.
All right. I kind of laugh a little bit. I'm like, God. I mean, I get it. I guess some people are paranoid. All right, I get myself ready, and I will take my I'll take the motorcycle and drive over to the location. What's my hunger at? I should probably check that before I get too far along. Hunger. Oh, I'm fine.
Pull up
So-
to Apep Me Up. There's a lot of the main entrance has like obelisk outside. It like really plays up the Egyptian themes of things. Gotta have a
Oh.
theme for your club. Can't just be a generic one.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. It's quite a bit different clientele than Kinetics. It's see a lot of people who at Kinetics would be considered poor people or people without as much income, and
This is why I took the motorcycle and wore the jeans and the less dressy outfit.
so as you're going in and doing your stuff, a different kindred approaches you. You see someone. You see Vanessa Gangris, who is the owner. She's like, "Hi, I don't see you too often around here, though I have seen you in passing over the years."
Yeah, I don't think we've ever formally been introduced and had a conversation. Sophia Miller.
Hmm. Vanessa. I'm the
Nice to officially meet you.
Yeah. Yes, I'm the owner. I figured you and your friends and stuff tended to think this our establishment is beneath you.
Oh, I don't think people are beneath me.
Hmm.
I just is when I get around to doing certain things or getting invitations. I'm meeting an acquaintance here tonight and they suggested your location. I'm glad they did. I like trying new places.
Oh, this is a wonderful place. You'll find that we're less pretentious and less picky about excluding people of certain colors and stuff, unlike some clubs that you often go to. They say they don't, but those
I never said that,
prices
okay?
exclude
That's their
a
issue.
vast majority of the city because of, the generational wealth problem here. So they inadvertently keep it up, kind of like Columbia, Maryland, where they keep the signs and billboards gone so that if you don't belong, you don't really fit in, so to speak.
I see.
Yeah. But
Well, you'll find that I'm very open-minded and I enjoy the company of a wide variety of people.
yeah. Well, we do have a special section for the appetites that are not of the alcoholic type. That's probably where you're meeting, if you're meeting any of our kind. So, but you're welcome to mingle, walk around. We have been declared Elysium by the new council and everything, so we're good with that.
Oh, excellent.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes, it was a little bit hard considering, they there's already 2 other clubs in the city. It's like, why do we need 3? And then I point out that there's like 13 bookstores and cyber cafes. There's so many of them in the city anymore.
True.
It's like it's almost as if you're a kindred. You either have to have a bookstore, a cyber cafe, or a club.
I have none of the above.
But you know someone who owns one, at least one, if not more of those, don't you?
Well, now I know 2 people. Actually, I do know someone who owns a bookstore, and she's acquainted with someone who owns a cyber. You know, it is kind of a vicious cycle, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like there's only so many jobs that apparently Kindred can maintain because our hours and schedules.
I guess
weird.
I'm not in those business. I'm in other businesses personally, and I have people who handle the businesses that have to be dealt with during the daytime hours.
Yeah, people, and the thing that gets me is everyone thinks that owning a club that's open at night, nightclubs and stuff, is just like perfect. What they don't realize is so much business is actually done during the day because that's
Mm,
when your, suppliers and stuff are open typically, and when you need to get to the banks and, do all that kind of stuff, that's all daytime work.
that's when
People
you
don't
need
realize it.
that reliable daytime
Exactly.
aficionado.
But vampires just think it's just something you can go in and just run it personally. I blame TV, like those shows that have the people with the suave clubs and they seem all cool and stuff. Like, I don't know, basically anything with organized crime.
You know, if you need or wanted to, especially with the advancement in technology with things like deposits and things like that. I mean, I know there's still a certain amount of activity that has to happen in the daytime hours, but if you ever needed any assistance setting up some sort of online sort of financial system, I'm somewhat skilled in that area and could
Oh,
probably help you out.
thanks for the other. I do have it covered. I have hired enough good individuals to keep things going. I'm also a little tech savvy. I'm not that ancient.
No, no, I don't mean it's just it's a niche that I enjoy. That's why I mention it.
All right, let me take you to the area for special guests.
I appreciate it.
Yes, and it's a good thing I did recognize you because, you could have been wandering around this facility for a while until you found the area. Because, unlike some clubs, we make sure to keep our presence low. We don't lord ourselves over the masses like some places.
I can feel Jilon like sensing so, even at a distance. No. I
Right.
appreciate that. I think that it's I like seeing what you've done here when in your design and your aesthetic. It's
Yes.
very interesting.
Yeah, I know it's a little cliche and it kind of goes a little bit on O'Donovan's because he has a similar theming going on in several of his rooms, but he doesn't own it, and I just thought it was a nice play on words. Pep me up. You keep pep in your step, and a pep is one of the multiple pronunciations of Egyptian god of snakes, and so
Absolutely.
combined.
And I'm a firm believer in just because somebody, has a similar idea, it's about the execution.
Mhm. Yes. She takes you to a side thing. So basically, they have nice club, and the kindred section isn't like above or VIP rooms. It's just a separate like hall kind of thing where you have to go through some security doors, and you see several kindred just all enjoying more bloody drinks, so to speak, and different things and more live entertainment, so to speak. You see Millie sitting there with several individuals around her at a table, all just laughing with at jokes and stuff. You see several members of the Anarchs and stuff that you've seen in passing.
I
500 Chris's. Yeah.
Yeah, all the Chris's are in one table. I will uh thank Vanessa, and then I will make my way over to Millie's table.
And he just looks like Sophia.
Indeed. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, pull up a chair.
I do so.
These are my boys.
I give
Okay.
it I give a look around and just kind of nod. Um I try not to show it, but I am a little I don't know how certain anarchs feel about me, so there is a little bit of like question mark there.
So you said you wanted to talk.
Oh, I just, we kind of had a couple of instances where we've kind of brushed up against one another in a sense and just sort of, socially run into each other. But you have, struck me as, an interesting individual. I have a lot of respect for, someone of your status, and I just, I'm, I'm someone who I enjoy meeting new people, getting to know them. I think it's always important to get to know people who are very skilled at things, especially things I'm not as good at, so I can learn things and hopefully maybe, share some of my own skill sets if necessary. Just I don't know, cultivating friendships, I guess, is the way to boil it down to.
He's a networking, trying to make alliances.
I guess so. I mean, I like to think that that's just a natural,
Oh, I understand the
outcome.
game. I understand the game we play. The dance that we all dance every night.
Well, I mean, I'm still, somewhat young in the sense of that. I mean, I've been a part of this world for a few years now, and I've learned a lot, but I feel like, I have so much I have hopefully as much time as I want and just a lot to take in and learn. And I feel like, it's time to sort of really start expanding and just developing relationships and really getting to know people outside of my, I guess, normal circle.
Hmm. Your normal circle of sycophants and capitalists.
Well, yes, we do like capitalism, don't we?
Pays the bills.
And then some. Well, but we are, those of us that delve in that sort of thing are, I mean, selfish assholes or mostly in it for ourselves and lining our own pockets.
Most people are selfish assholes, especially humans. All they care about is themselves and their petty little lives. Oh, I needed food. Oh, they cheated on me. Oh, everyone's against me. Yeah, it's because they're weak.
True.
And we just occasionally you find one worthy to try to toughen up, like my boy Sean, who I believe you are well acquainted with.
Oh, Sean, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a lot, but he's very accomplished at, what he does. I mean, he's a very skilled mechanic. He seems like a good person to have, very tight-lipped if he needs something done. Efficient.
I want to say he still needs to have a little bit more presence about him sometimes, because right now he's a follower. He has no spine or anything. He just yes this, yes that. Especially when it's someone strong like. And honestly, I think he's got an issue with women. Whenever women in his life, he just kind of buckles like a, you know, cheap paper cup in your hand, just crump her up, just throw away.
Hmm.
I think it's mother issues, but hopefully he'll be better. I'm just trying to train him and teach him to be stronger, to not let anyone really control him other than myself.
So you want him to be super independent and able to do for himself, but I'll continue to answer to you.
Yeah, he still needs to learn who's his real bosses and superiors, and those who are not, he can dominate over them.
He's
You
gonna
got-
know who's his real mommy.
He has to learn who is the dominator and who's the dominated.
I see.
Oh my.
And So I'm curious, when we all first when you first got back to town, and I actually had gotten back to town, I think around the same time you did. All that activity was going on with the whole war and the, back and forth on the leadership. How are you feeling about the new sort of council and how things have shaken out in that sense?
Same old, same old. Change the name. It's still old vampires, kindred who just dominate those who they think are weaker. Just because they're elected doesn't change anything. Instead, they just control those around them, and they still give you only this proper choices to elect and everything. It's same kind of crap. Anarch, Camarilla, Sabat, it's all the same.
Understandable. Well,
Just gives them a veneer of legitimacy so that the young rabble won't complain as much. Yeah, oh, our policies you don't like. Well, you voted for us. It's your fault. As opposed to before, where like, you don't like the policies. Tough shit, I'm stronger than you. I'll crush your head if you try to say anything. Same kind of thing.
and how do you feel about your interests being represented?
Is this like a polling? Are you going around polling people trying to our favorite what is it? Ebenezer is polling at 48% favorability for the next election. What the hell is this? You're campaigning?
Oh, no, sorry. I tend to fall into that. I am or have had a lot of interest in politics, my my life before, and it's kind of still been a hobby of mine now, and I just sort of default back to that sort of question and conversation.
I can still do what I need to do and gain control. Slower, faster, it's still here. My end goals are still well within reach. Just wish some of the people have been trying to, motivate to help me out in my endeavors, but to actually do things instead of just play with cars. But
Understandable. It's hard to get, when you're not doing everything yourself, it's hard to trust that things are being done the way you expect them to be.
yeah, but there's still hope. I still got years and decades to go. I've been at this game for a bit, not as long as some, but long enough to know that you take your time. You don't rush things. I've been hearing rumors of people rushing things, trying to accomplish stuff, and it just take time. Enjoy it. Make sure your plans have backups and backups.
I like that. I kind of think of that, in the same way. I'm slowly, like I said, being very young. And you don't have to mention, but how long have you been in this lifestyle?
You don't ask a woman her age.
Not well.
I mean, that's just rude. You should know that. Also, how would you? No offense, but are you not, uh, I think Ventrue, if I recall correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't you the people who like learn to look at the little cues to determine the age of people?
I mean, I guess I could. I just thought, asking was quicker.
Well, what I figured out with a lot of vampires, a lot of our kind, is you look at them and a lot of them have tells that you aren't aware of because we are static beings sometimes. Like how they carry themselves, the hairstyles they go, the clothing, little verbiages, little, tongue twisters and stuff. Like go around and someone's like, that's groovy a lot. You know roughly when they were around when they became a, kindred. if you see someone saying occasional, thou and thou art and stuff like that, they probably a little bit older because sometimes those things slip up still. You've got a little bob cut, got a long cut. Someone might still like capes. That often tells you something about their age.
Uh-huh.
Can I, while she's saying that, can I roll something to try and like figure it out for myself?
Insight and intelligence. Oop, hold on, my dad's calling again.
All right.
She's gonna think I'm fucking ancient.
He absolutely does, and I love this.
Honestly, I mean, like, that's the point, right? Kozi.
Yeah.
Kozi is older, but not cozy. You know what I'm saying?
That would make them second guess what they think they know about you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff is just bleeding over from other things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the game we
I-
play.
I love everything about this.
Who did?
I'm terrified to talk to my sister.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, I'll call her next.
I will fight you, Jeanette.
I
I will
I figured in the
Find
last
you
3 years,
and
Sophia and
drive to
Sophia
you
have become close.
fight you.
I did save
Jeanette.
her life.
I love you being the shit starter, like, extraordinaire. Like,
I'm just trying to make friends in this world.
yeah, of course.
And none of my current friends texted or called me. So
I mean, to be fair, we were doing wedding planning. Like,
Yeah,
completely left me out of it.
Do you know how busy Jilon is right now?
yeah.
He's got the ceremony and reception to plan, and a big show in Paris, and a trip to Paris, and he has a whole new type of material that he's working on, and he has that his cane that he's working on.
And
Plus
that's
he
why
has
I
a
didn't
herd that
push.
just-
I didn't try to insert myself. I just, went to talk to other people. I
That's good.
actually made a list of who I might go to talk to, and I rolled.
nice.
So you're
So-
talking to Sasha right now, right?
No, I'm talking to Millie. I'm talking to
Oh, you're
Sean
talking to
Sire.
Millie.
Yes.
Okay, I got that backwards. I was looking at. I missed the one time the name was said.
Sasha was an option, but Sasha did not win the dice roll.
Yeah,
You're
no,
talking
if,
to the
if-
future headless enemy of
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe, depending
yeah.
on.
If you're wondering which
excessive
one
failure.
they're talking to, Sasha or Millie, they're very similar. But Sasha always has this like edge of flirting with everyone in the room to her.
I'm back.
Millie's just
Kevin.
like, I'm better than you. And Sasha's
Yeah.
like, I'm better than you, but also I'd fuck you if
Yeah.
you're cute.
That was a little confusing when I thought it was Sasha and the way that they were talking about Sean. didn't make
Millie is
sense.
more a dom. Like Millie's more like you're gonna do what I want when I say it, and that's just it.
That's just it.
Sasha's more like I'm a mutually beneficial player.
Sasha is a switch.
So, sorry about the
Hi, Kevin.
interruption. Okay, so what did you roll?
So I rolled my insight and intelligence. I had 8 dice, and I rolled 7 successes.
Shit.
I know. I'm excited.
Judging by like somewhat of her preferred hairstyle, a few of the words and phrases she uses during her conversations that I myself can't always replicate because obviously I'm not from these time periods.
That's why
you
dice rolls are good.
You think probably around 20s or 30s she might be from, so around that time period because she uses a bit of their slang. She got the shorter what are they called, the 20 flapper haircut or something like that,
Flappers, yeah.
and just a few of those mannerisms. So perhaps around that time period.
Wonder
It
if she
becomes
knows
harder when
O'Connor.
it becomes harder when they're far older because most people don't know all those little things about 16th century slang,
Fair enough. Yeah, so I don't outright tell her, but I kind of like take her suggestion, and I'll kind of like just put that in my mental, memory warehouse there for future reference.
So, but yeah, so it is what it is. But so you just came to get to know me better.
Yeah, I did. I had some time. Some of my usual social engagements I've been a little lax lately. Everybody's got things they're planning, working on, and I'm just sort of, and my own personal business interests are kind of in a good place right now. I don't have to do a lot of over managing, so I thought it was a good time to, stretch my legs. And I was like, who haven't I talked to? Who haven't I really reached out to? And I've recently, saw Sean, and having seen him, I thought of you because, I do know you through being acquainted with him.
Yes, acquainted. He's a work in progress.
We had this whole, I think that, we're good, but we had this whole thing where I think I aggravated him early on when we first met. There was a dog and a child and a whole thing about that. I don't know.
Okay, that sounds weird.
Yeah, no, it's not even worth getting too far into, but I think that I didn't really help, and he was sort of aggravated that I was kind of uninterested in helping, and but
You
know.
weren't being the strong mother figure he needs.
Oh, maybe that was it.
She wants to dom him so badly. Like, oh my god.
She really scares me, by the way, just so you know.
She just wants to be a mommy. It's fine.
But he's good. I do have high hopes for Sean. He'll eventually grow to and be molded to the boy I need him to be.
Well, if there's ever anything that I can, do to help you, or even, if John needs help with something and you're comfortable with me, and he is as well, because that's up to him.
Oh, no, you can just tell him what to do. It's fine. You got my permission.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to keep you this evening. I know you're with your friends, and I do have a few things I want to take care of, but hopefully, we can spend a little more time together down the road and get to know each other a little better.
Oh, yeah. We'll have centuries of unlife together, and sure, we'll have ups and downs, but otherwise, yeah. Well, who knows what the future will hold?
It's, one big question mark. I go one night to the next, and I make plans, expecting to be here forever, but if something happens, well, I guess it's somebody else's problem tomorrow night.
True. That's good talking to you, Sophia.
It was nice to see you again, Millie.
Tell Sean I said hi when you see him next.
I will. And well, you take care, and like I said, if you need anything, well, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yep.
And I will very gracefully make my way to back out of the bar. I'll be sure, if I see Vanessa, to give her a nod if we're within chatting distance. Thank her for her hospitality. I'll actually offer her my my business card with my number on it.
Sure, take it. She's like, I'll put it in my business card holder.
Well, and I love your establishment. I think that I'll try to be more frequently here as a patron.
Yeah. Better prices, better clientele. We're a lot less pretentious about our things. Our music is more mainstream, more, stuff that the people really enjoy. This establishment is to entertain the masses, and that's what we're good at.
Well, I appreciate it. I was very entertained this evening.
Good.
And I will make my way out and I guess I'm gonna go for a ride on my motorcycle because I don't really have a lot else going on this evening. Check my phone. Still no messages.
Nothing important. Just the standard check-in from the different places you operate, like the homeless shelter and stuff. You know, your
Mm-hmm.
typical. Here's the goings on. Nothing bad. Yeah, pretty standard.
But I am going to go for a ride.
So we will cut to. I think it was just Kozi was going to see Mari, or was it like the whole entourage?
Just me.
Okay. So, Sean, Mari, as you are in the middle of cars and you're getting there to the big races coming and stuff, you hear a knock on your door.
Thanks for you.
I go up to the door. Hello.
You look like shit. What's going on?
Hi, Kozi.
Hi. I've come to talk to you.
Okay. Do you want to come in?
Is there a reason why you're watching cars?
No.
So confused. Are they mechanical or are they biological? Because they change their tires like they're changing shoes, but like, how do they upgrade their engines?
You can't think about it too much.
You can't.
I beg to differ.
Like, who makes the cars though? Like, cars can't make cars.
I think I've seen a few cars make cars.
One time when I was a kid, my dad took me to Disney on Ice, and they had cars on ice, and there were people inside the cars that were on ice, and that gave me like an existential crisis for about 15 years.
Well, that makes sense that people will be in cars. Somebody
Is this the source of Mari's problems that she...
That's the source of Callie's problems.
I think you had other problems.
Yeah,
going on
I
besides
definitely
just
had a lot
people
of
in
other
cars.
problems growing up, but yeah.
She just got a when I was a young boy.
My father took me to cars on ice. Anyway, yeah, hi. It's good to see you, Kozi.
It's good to see you. It's been forever. What's up?
Nothing much.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk to you in private, but it seems like you're busy.
We can talk downstairs in the bookshop. I don't want to interrupt your cars.
Something tells me the red guy's just gonna win.
Yeah, but it's how he wins that you need to see.
Oh, I'm so touched that you think I need to see how this ends.
Yeah. All right, let's go down to the bookshop.
I think you do, though.
I think you do.
I'll win, and then everything's just gonna pan out.
I think you need
It's
to
just- he
watch
just
it.
wins.
I think you need to watch this movie.
He doesn't learn his lesson.
You should watch the movie.
All right, Jesus.
We come back, Sean is crying.
Yeah, because they destroyed a perfectly good car.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head down to the
Actually, let's go upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs to the roof.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about something important. But I was also kind of worried about you. Those things are not mutually exclusive. But I don't know, I haven't hung out with you in a while, and I feel like I want to.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I know you're busy with all of your stuff and your life, but it's been so long since we had a movie night, or just like you haven't come to play D&D with us in forever. I don't know. I miss you.
I'm sorry. I've been kind of stuck in my own head for a while.
I get it. That happens to me too. I know that when I get that way, the worst thing I can do is be by myself, though.
I think I was by myself for too long, honestly, at Kozi.
I also understand that. I know that way too well.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing great. And she shows you the ring.
Ooh.
That's another thing I want to talk to you about.
Dang, girl.
I know.
Did she do like did she get down on one knee?
Oh my god. No, dude, she literally she put on a private showing of my favorite musical. And I got on one knee. I'm inside the theater. It was so dramatic and beautiful, and oh my god. It's just
Mari's like tearing up. She's like, I'm so happy for you. And Liz, of course, but she's not here. So
would you please be my maid of honor?
you want me to be your maid of honor?
Of course I do. You're one of my best friends.
Okay. I'm like legitimately crying right now. I don't know what the
And she gives you a big hug.
yeah, she'll hug you back.
I must warn you, it's gonna be very dramatic.
Oh. All right.
I
I honestly wouldn't expect anything less. So
there were talks of Panthers.
there were talks of Panthers.
That's probably gonna be in the engagement photo shoot, though. We've decided that's probably gonna be too much to do Panthers at the actual wedding. But there might be bats.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Where are you? Are we inviting Santiago? Because the last time we had like a party with animals.
That's what Liz said. Okay, well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll be great.
My thing was not about Santiago. My shit was about zoo and werewolves.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. There's plenty of time. It's gonna take a little bit to do. We still have the Paris trip to go on, and that's gonna be great. I'm sure they're still not mad about us kissing in front of the Louvre. It's all good.
So much has happened, and I feel like I've missed it.
Well, you're busy. You have your own life to live. I do really want you to be part of mine, though. If you want to be.
I do. No, I don't want to push people away anymore.
Well, good. Because you're not going to get rid of me that easily.
I just had 2 long talks with 2 different guys. Both said I was stupid. Or one legitimately said that I was stupid, and the other one just kind of like implied it. So
Well, did Sean say you were stupid?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I don't think you're stupid. I just think that you need therapy. Those are
Yeah.
two different things.
Yeah, childhood trauma will do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
vampire.
have a lady that I go to.
Mm-hmm.
She's very nice. I can give you her number. I don't know. I feel like the last couple of years, it's been nice. I found myself liking myself a lot more. No.
I'm so happy for you.
I don't want my friends to be suffering either. So if you need help, I will help.
I don't want to make this about me because this is a great day where you were coming to me and asking me if I'm going. Is there a cat?
Oh yes, there's a cat. There's like 4 of them. I think they live in the ceiling.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Mm-hmm.
Are the other 3 also Ninja Turtles?
Oh my god, I guess they are.
Just named him after Renaissance painters.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
100%. I guess that works too. I don't know.
I like to think that like Kozi asked Liz to name one of them, and she named him after an actual painter, and Kozi's like, "Yep, they're Ninja Turtles now."
Yeah, so running around doing their thing. But yeah, I have a vision for the dress. It's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be great. And we can hang out more because then you'll have to help me. And, yeah.
When is the wedding?
We haven't decided on the date yet, so literally Jin got engaged 3 days ago.
Oh. What was I was like, that was a second of Mari being like, what was I doing 3 days? Oh. Ooh. Well, do you want to come back and watch Cars? Or watch
I would love to watch Cars. I want to see Sean cry. It'll be great.
Let's walk back to the apartment. How are you doing?
That's gonna be a bitch to rebuild that 1970s Plymouth Superbird. I'm not even sure how. Do they have hospitals or do they have mechanics? Like we clearly saw mechanics, but like, do they have hospitals? How does this work? Do they also have hospice? Are junkyards graveyards, or is that something different?
Oh my god, is Mater a graveyard owner?
Is he a groundskeeper?
Oh my god, so many questions.
I'm like, actually,
Are all the cars are like donors, like organ donors?
what is going on right now?
I'm trying to figure out how this fucking world works. They're trying to make me feel, but like I need to understand how it works before I can even invest any kind of emotion into this. Also,
That makes so much sense for you.
why do the cars have like actual eyeballs, teeth, and tongues? If they are, because we clearly saw the underside, the undercarriage, mechanical. Again, the whole tire thing is shoes, but then they actually have biological elements. What is happening?
I think.
Why are the flies bugs? Volkswagen bugs.
Because it's a pun.
I get that, but there's also like there's like a Firebird. Like you could have actual other vehicles like in the sky. You got like there's
No, they're planes.
You would have the duck. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's an aquatic, like a car that can go into the water and come out of the water.
I mean, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's watch Speed Racer.
I want to talk about this. This is fucking hilarious.
Can we just have Sean talk about cars?
We should start a podcast.
I just want a podcast of just you in character having Sean try to describe the movie Cars and then just like, here is how Vampiric Society works.
There are 4 movies. You can go on forever.
Yeah.
Plus planes and other stuff.
Yeah.
Planes too, and then all of the Mater's Tall Tales, and then I think there's new shorts.
There was a show and
yeah.
Lord.
Are you talking about Speed Racer, the like cartoon that Japanese thing?
No,
oh my god, we have to watch Speed Racer.
They made a movie. It's got freaking John Goodman in it.
What?
Yeah.
I love John Goodman. He was King Ralph.
Huh?
Can we kill Millie and Sean?
It's possible.
Fred Flintstone?
Who?
Babies.
I know who that is. He's on the gummy bears.
Oh, the vitamin guy.
Yes.
Vitamin?
Yeah.
He's also on the cereal.
Oh yeah, the Fruity Pebbles guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Fred Flintstone. Okay, I thought you were talking about John Goodman. And I was like, what's he have to do with gummies?
Completely unrelated. I just recently gave Terry a new medicine that, for whatever reason, like instantly took me back to being 7 years old. I don't know why, but his medicine smells exactly like the grape flavored Flintstone vitamins.
The chalky gummies or chalky.
Yes, the chalky chewable ones.
Yeah, I used to
like
have those.
I have those too.
exactly like it.
Alright, so, as the 3 of you are sitting there watching your movies, Mari,
Oh no!
that's you.
Oh no! Scared. Okay, go ahead.
What's the play?
As you're watching your movie and stuff, you hear whispering in your ear. Don't listen to them. You're doing a great job. You're gaining the power you crave. They're just holding you back as they're jealous.
Oh, what the fuck? A word? Is it my inner beast talking? No?
There's so many ghosts in this fucking theater, like.
Is it your dad haunting you?
Hang on a second. I might have something for this.
Ashtray.
Dad? Go home!
Hang on. I got so much new stuff. Hang on.
Give me a second, guys. I gotta go lock my dad in a drawer.
While I'm like trying to figure this out, I pick up the ashtray and I'm like, Dad.
Shut the fuck up, old man. I put him in the freezer.
Stop for half a second.
Father? Hello?
Does it say anything when I ask about when I say dad?
No.
Oh.
They do hear as Zari warned you, the faint like the moaning sound that comes from it occasionally.
Okay. Importantly, Kozi doesn't know fuck all about this ashtray, so she just sees you pick up an ashtray, put it to your ear, and go, Dad?
And just hear a slight moan from it.
Jeez.
Is your ashtray haunted?
By her father.
What?
Yeah, I think she said Cesare gave her that.
What a weird gift to give your ex. What the fuck?
I know, she doesn't even smoke. Just give her a paperweight.
Yeah.
You can put gum in it.
Do you want me to like talk to it? Because I can talk to it.
Would clairvoyance do anything?
Don't think I think clairvoyance is sight over distance.
Okay, hang on. Spirit touch is an inanimate object.
The people have
Is a haunted object inanimate?
Is a haunted object inanimate?
I mean, it's not moving.
I mean, you could tempt things. What's clairvoyance?
I could do Scry the Soul, which lets
soul's
you
right there.
know supernatural type emotional state.
I'm hearing some things. Kozi, do you mind?
I get up.
Yeah.
You got the bracelet. You're fine. You're fine. You're good.
Yeah, and then you have a haunted object.
It's my
What
dad.
else you got?
That's my pop right there.
This is my father.
Yeah, you're traumatized by him, so I don't want to be next.
All right. Sean, deep breaths. Do some calming exercises. Count to 10.
It doesn't make any sense. I can't breathe.
Just try to like get that energy back up.
Make the
Just
voices
because
go
you can't
away.
breathe doesn't mean that you can't still have the vibes, you know. And we'll figure this out. Give me a second.
What the hell is she talking about?
The vibes.
Pontiac vibe?
No, like, get your energies up.
Why is it always cars with you?
I have a one-track mind.
So, what is it you're attempting to do?
I'm doing Scry the Soul.
Just Scry the Scroll works on people.
I mean, hey, if it's a magical person in this fucking room,
But you focus on a person and read their psyche.
I'll.
You're scrying their soul.
Okay, but it
Yeah,
says.
you have to be able to see them, is what he's saying.
Okay, what about the ashtray?
It's not a person.
It has a person in it.
Had.
Had?
Dead. He's dead.
He's a ghost, though.
I mean, you can roll for it, but it's
I can do premonition. I can always try.
Did the screen just adjust?
Why didn't I write what the premonition one is?
Premonition, giving you flashes of the future and visions.
Intelligence.
That's resolve and aspects. And a rouse check.
Resolve. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm really scared right now.
4.
This is like a 50-50 situation. Either it's 50% something that she's gonna see something happening in the room, or it's 50% she's gonna see something happen at her wedding. Because I know Kevin.
No, something bad is gonna happen to the wedding. That's not even a question. Kozi knows it, Liz knows it, everybody knows it. I just don't know what it is.
Everyone knows that RPGs, weddings, well, something will happen at the wedding.
Yeah, so they have Solaris' wedding. And also her bachelorette.
Yeah. I feel like the bachelorette party was worse.
How many successes?
4.
4. So you'll see Kozi like go into the trance of premonition, which does Mario also have that?
Yeah.
Alright, so you know what's going on.
What
You
the
get
hell
this
is happening?
vision. You see guests gathered at a wedding. You see blood. You see a large black cat eating someone.
No, we did not bring the cat.
You think maybe that would be a bad idea to bring one. On the other hand, you see an image of their dresses, and they're fabulous.
That's it?
Yeah, this premonition.
Jaguar is a good idea.
Alright! Alright! Oh my god.
While she's doing this, can I try to
She's just laughing.
Sensei a scene? Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is no cost.
I could also do Spirit Touch.
Roll wits and aspects.
I feel like that would be a bad idea on the ashtray.
Mm. So fucking funny.
Mari's smart, even though she doesn't seem like it.
She's gonna come out of
Smart,
this like
but wise.
Yes.
Yeah, it's both. Sadly,
There's a 4 in wits and wits and intelligence.
are those the critical successes?
Yes. There's 2. So,
2 critical
so
successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus those 2 criticals. So that's what 9. Because the
Critical is
Wait,
double
you got
sense.
you got 4 10s?
no
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so that'd be
2
4
tenths.
successes then.
Okay, yeah. So, but there's still
4 successes plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 9.
Mm-hmm. And so you'll see Mari's eyes kind of shift color slightly. You start looking around, and you see what appears to be an extra shadow in the room that's like going towards you and your shadow, and it's just like going out the door, like
Hey!
stretched out.
Oh, I don't like that.
the hell is happening.
Can I follow it?
You can certainly attempt to.
I'm going to attempt to follow it. And try to talk to it, I guess.
So you start following it, and
Mhm.
what are you trying to tell it?
Who are you? What are you?
Who I am and what I am is the same. A friend. Long forgotten.
Friend by the name of.
Oh, names are fluid. You can call me whatever you wish.
I would like to know if you were my friend, what I called you when you were.
What? We never were formally introduced, but certain activities in the past has made me aware more. But it's okay, I'm here as a friend. You're doing great, Mari. You're an amazing woman who is going to conquer the world. Just don't listen to these others who are keeping you down. Also, you want a muffin.
Do I?
Treat yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
Treat yourself.
All right. I'll go get a muffin. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, treat yourself.
I trust you.
Yeah. That's good. I want nothing but the best for you.
she's just talking to the air. Like,
That's what it looks like for everyone around her.
Mari.
Mari, you're scaring me.
How far are you actually walking to follow the shadow still?
So like to the hallway.
You see it continues down the hallway.
It continues down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You live here? You a ghost who lives here?
No and no. We share a house, but it's fine. I'm wherever you need me to be, my friend.
Is this Edgar Allan Poe situation? Are you my grandfather?
No, I don't have kids.
No, I mean like. Never mind.
Finally, happy Pride. Let's go.
We've known each other for years, but we've never spoken.
Why choose now?
You were starting down a great path, but last couple of days, some people are trying to drive you from it.
Now
The blood was so sweet in the house. You need to do more of it for those who stand in your way. Make your enemies bleed.
Okay. Starting with Millie Amato.
Good.
I'm gonna get a muffin now.
Okay.
I turn off Sensi and I head downstairs and get a muffin.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are you good? Like, was there a ghost? What happened?
No. I'm good. I just want a muffin.
you had a muffin.
Maybe I want another one.
All right.
You guys want a muffin?
No.
Okay. When I come back up, we'll watch Speed Racer.
Wait. I'll have a muffin.
Is your house haunted?
Yes.
I'm out.
No! You
John,
can't, like,
John, it's been haunted for years!
All right. Well, you should have said that. All right. Bye.
John, you've been here so many times! Calm down!
It's been haunted for years. Sean leaves faster.
you got the bracelet.
All right. Well, that didn't keep your fucking ashtray grandpa away from me.
That's my
I
dad.
don't fucking care.
Grandpa's in the closet!
Hey,
Grandpa's downstairs
You're
in a
fucking
coffin.
talking to ashtrays. You're talking to the air. Maybe you need this.
Hey, listen.
Please tell me that Mari said the grandpa's in a coffin downstairs aloud.
Yeah, I think that she's at like that point, honestly.
Alright. Mari?
You got cats in your apartment, by the way.
Yeah, that's Leonardo. He lives in the wall.
meow, bunga.
I'm out.
Sean's just like, nope, mm-mm.
Sean was like, this house is a nightmare.
The 3 hugs was enough, but cats living in the walls, ghosts, something in the basement. No, thank you. I'm gone. Bye.
Edward, come here. Where have you been? Come here.
I started
Mari,
the community center.
Mari, are you like good? I don't want to like I don't want to imply that you're hearing things, but like, what did you see? Maybe we can help. Maybe we can find it. If it's something that is we don't know in this building, we probably should check it out.
No, it was probably just my imagination, or just like my dad, whatever. Because I didn't really see anything. Man, I just really want a muffin.
I think she's fucking crazy. I say loud enough for everyone in the hallway to hear.
It happens.
Who said that?
I just see Tommy. Hey.
Oh,
Hi, Tommy.
yeah.
I swear to God, if it's Tommy messing with
Would
you, I'm
you
gonna
freaking
riot.
keep an eye on her? She's hearing things now.
Listen, I run an occult bookstore. My dad is an ashtray. At some point, one point or the other, I'm gonna start hearing things.
Does he know that?
No, Tommy, here's my dad.
You brought him out here?
Yeah, I carry him with me.
I'm out. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. I got work.
Bye, Sean.
He's my
Bye.
emotional support ashtray.
Oh my god, get a dog.
Please. Pet the cats.
No.
They're so much nicer than this.
I have a dog. His name is Queen. His name is Queen.
What do you mean you miss Wayne?
I haven't seen him in like 2 hours.
We were just in your apartment. Where
I
is
am
he?
having to do deep breaths so as I don't choke on my laughter and wake the baby.
All right.
I'm fucking dying,
Bye.
dude.
Bye, Sean.
I'll do car
Bye,
movie
Sean.
later.
Y'all
Jeez.
wonder why I'm trying to make new friends.
Have you seen my protege? She's been around here somewhere, but maybe she's the one talking to you. It's possible.
Mari, you're what?
You're what?
Yeah, the girl that she lives down the hallway from you.
There's other people in this hallway?
Yes. Colin sometimes sleeps over.
Mari,
What?
you rented out a room in our house and you didn't fucking tell me?
Door opens like, yeah, it's an apartment complex. Tommy
Hey,
said we can-
Colin.
Yeah, Tommy said we can rent out some rooms occasionally, make extra money.
All right. Marty, you never in the house. You like this is what happens. I have to be building manager. Do you know how disgusting it is for me to be a landlord?
Wow.
Real estate.
Yo, just insulted Mari, who is your landlord.
I don't pay her.
Get paid?
So you're
Who's
squatting.
getting paid? Who's Colin paying? Is Colin paying you? Like,
It's contribution into the theater, okay?
How do you think Kozi got money?
I thought she worked.
I do.
Candy
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
for real, like a real estate business.
Listen, I'm busy. I'm a busy lady. I got shit going on.
Yeah, I got my dad's an ashtray. I think I got stuff going on.
Okay, do you need to talk about this? Like, what's going on, girl?
Cesare came back and he handed me this ashtray and it's my dad.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go watch Speed Racer.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna call my therapist. I'm gonna set an appointment for you, okay?
I think I'm in a downward spiral.
Okay, yes.
I'm so happy for you, Kozi.
I give Mari a kiss on the forehead. She needs it.
I feel like we need Julie and Luna to do a house call.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
You rely on that guy too much.
Yeah. Listen. It's fine. You know, I was in a downward spiral when we first met. It gets better. You know, life is hard, ups and downs and all that, but like, you can't keep just those. She picks up the ashtray and she's like, you can't just bottle this up, you know what I mean? This is not healthy. This is not a good coping mechanism.
Yeah, nailed the smoking.
Colin, don't smoke!
Here.
This is not a good coping mechanism. Hear faint moans from the thing in your hand.
Just,
But no, it's the embodiment of everything I've ever done wrong in my life. And it's just handed to me in a silver ashtray.
You want
So-
me to take it? It feels like it's cursed.
No, I feel like I should cover my cat's butt. I feel like I should feel like I should maybe keep it for at least a little while longer. Maybe not forever. Jeez. Really?
Hey,
Is the cat like moving your camera purposely to that everyone look at its butt?
Probably.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Mari, I love you. And I don't know what I can do to help. And you keep saying, don't worry about me, it's not about me, but like, trust me when I say this, that the more you bottle it up, the more you keep that, try to make yourself small and make your feelings invalid, the more they hurt. They're bouncing around inside your heart and they're cracking the casing. You got to let them out. And if you don't, you're just gonna have mental breakdown after mental breakdown. There has been so many times when I went to bed and I just cried because I didn't know how to express myself and I didn't know who to talk to and I didn't know what I didn't know what I could do about those feelings of just dread and everything you feel in the middle of the night. But I have people that care about me, and I know that there are people who care about you. And I know that it's talking to a brick wall until you open the door. I can't do anything if you don't want help. Now, I'm not saying you're going crazy about this because, like, I'm sure you're hearing something. You're pretending not to. I've had that too. More than most people. Yeah.
I love you too. I'm gonna get better. I'm going to be at your wedding, and I'm gonna make sure there's no panthers there.
I did have a vision about the most beautiful dress I've ever seen in my life.
Mm.
And it's there. I see it. It's gonna look so fucking dope.
Can Jilon make it?
If I can explain it to him, I hope so.
To draw it, and then maybe you can do
Yes.
it.
I'll have to figure it out. Liz's dress, oh my god. My god. Never seen more beautiful creature in my life. We're gonna go to Paris. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have a great wedding.
I know.
Do you still want a muffin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go downstairs and I get the muffin.
You're gonna have to get the muffin. Tommy's like, hey, I overheard a little bit of that.
Oh.
Just gonna. I know I'm just an employee, but you know, after a couple years and being
Oh,
friends
you're
and
my
stuff.
friend.
Yeah, so
Tommy?
I'm just gonna point out that hearing voices and thinking your dad is in an ashtray tends to be a bit of an issue. I do know some people who you can talk to. It's very stressful. I know you've been stressful the last couple months and stuff. If you want, I can basically, continue taking over all the stuff, and you can go on a vacation.
I think I'm about to go to Paris in a few days. So
Wonderful. Make sure you.
Oh
get
my
some
god,
of that-
Mari in Paris! I love that movie.
It's gonna be wonderful. I've been there before too. You should try, try all kinds of food. But remember, if you go to a restaurant and the menu is in French and English, it's probably not the kind of restaurant you really want to go to. You want to go to the authentic ones where everything's in French, and because that's where the locals go. You don't want to go where the tourists go.
Mm.
And if you Google search stuff, if you see restaurants and the Google listing is in English and like also has the English thing, probably a touristy place. You want the ones that you can't read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
More of us. But yeah, just, you're a bit stressed. Hopefully this vacation will help.
You have somebody I could talk to? Is this a what's that guy's name?
Whose guy's name?
The wizard.
Dan.
Dan. Is this a Dan friend?
Everyone's friends with Dan. No, but no, it's one of my friends.
One of your
Didn't we have like some vampire therapists, or was that like an idea?
I feel like we had talked about it. I don't know if we ever actually like
There is.
described them.
Okay,
There are some specifically like vampire-ish ones, but you go to a mortal one.
I feel like that would be a problem.
But I got a friend. I knew them from college. They are in the mental health counseling. Very discreet. If you need them.
Are they the kind of people who will or kind of person who will report me to the police if I mention something unsavory?
It depends on the unsavoriness and if you're in danger, if you're in a danger to yourself or others, kind of thing. So confessing to a brutal murder, maybe, especially if they think you're being realistic about it, not just metaphorically thing. Like there's a difference between I have these dreams of killing my father because of all the bad things, and versus here's where his body parts are.
Hey dog, here's my dad.
How about I'm a vampire, my family's in the mafia, I killed my father and now he's an ashtray.
Why
and I'm
would
hearing
you tell them
voices.
that?
Thank you,
I
voices.
think they might commit you or recommend it. Maybe give you some medicine though.
That's good. How would that work? Would that work?
I'm telling Kozi has a vampire therapist, so maybe that's the better option here.
Like I'll look into both therapists or something.
Well, if you just need someone to talk to, it's what help I can get.
Okay.
They helped me with a drug issue I had.
Oh, that's good. How are you doing?
Oh, far less now.
Oh. I hugged Tommy.
Thanks.
Tommy, we're friends, right?
We're as close as friends can be while still you being my boss who could fire me at any moment. There's still that power play structure. But other than that, we're good friends. I've been through a lot with you.
Started a union yet?
No. He knows what happens when vampires start unions. It's like I've defended the store. I've taken a bullet for you, so we're good.
Yeah, you have.
Tommy's a baller.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, now you're crying blood. Let's go into the back room. Let's go in the Mari room.
There's just a red room in the back of the store.
It's just what used to be a closet, but there's a stool and just a box of tissues and a wet nap.
A poster that says "Hang in there."
Having deja vu. Either we've talked about this before, and the poster with the "hang in there" has also been mentioned, or I'm just having really bad deja vu.
That sounds like something we would say.
Yeah. So, with all that, unless someone else has something they want to do, Katrina?
Liz was gonna message Sophia, and ask if she's got a little bit of time to hang out tonight.
I will guess I'm out for my ride. I will pull over and check my phone and message back.
She's like, finally somebody's talking to me.
My friend.
I was just planning on walking around the harbor if you want to chat and hang out.
I think I have some time. When would you like to meet?
She's like,
Whatever.
let me look at my schedule, and then like sits there for 5 minutes.
Empty calendar. Whenever you get a chance, I'm downtown. I'm hanging out around this area, and I'll just send you an address.
Yeah, drop me a pin.
Yeah, she's just sitting on like a bench, looking out at the water.
And I will take the motorcycle and hop back on the road and head to the pin.
So you walk up and see Liz in there. Two of you meet, and as you do, three people come out from the one thing, pull out a gun. The guy's just like, "Give me your money."
Oh, Lilani, give me a sec. Spoofy. Do I have that thing yet? Tits. I don't have it yet. You really don't want to do this.
Talking about, you two look like you got tons of money.
I just look over at Liz. No.
Well,
I look to Sophia. Oh, ow. Sorry, I just got kicked in the belly.
as happens.
You really, really need to leave right now, and I'm gonna do clear the field. It's rouse check and composure and presence, and it's posed by wits and composure.
Okay.
Okay, so dice roller because baby.
And what does this?
failed my thing.
And what does this do
Um,
exactly?
So, for mortals and ghouls. Oh, and hang on, it's actually just a difficulty of 3 for mortals and ghouls. It's opposed for other vampires. I select a number of people equal to my composure, so Sophia and no one else, to be exempt from the effect, and everyone else clears of space equal to a large room around me in a calm and orderly manner. Okay, so composure and presence. My presence is 4. And my composure is 3, so 7 dice. And I get +1 from blood potency, so it's actually 8.
You got an 8, or you're rolling 8 dice?
No, I'm rolling 8 dice.
Ooh, I was gonna break. All right. Nice. But okay.
Okay, I'm not doing great. Gonna probably spend some willpower. Yep, I'm spending a willpower. I got 1 success.
Wow. With spending the willpower?
Sorry. 2 successes with the willpower. Fuck, so it didn't succeed.
It's like, no, we think we do. We got the guns. Give us your damn money before we have to shoot you.
I want to get like the one who seems like the guy in the lead,
Mhm.
like I make to like slowly reach into like a pocket or something to like I'm going for my wallet, so I draw his attention. And
Pocket
when
sand.
what's that?
Pocket sand.
Yeah, no, when I do like get his attention, I am going to attempt entrancement on him.
All right. What does
So
he need, if anything?
I rolled a rouse check. I succeeded. So it's a charisma plus presence versus composure and wits.
Now, is this something mortals have to pose, or is it just like auto effect?
I believe they can oppose. Because there is if like they succeed, they're immune for the rest of the night. So they do get like a to roll for it.
All right.
So my presence and charisma are 4+. Uh, 8 dice. All right, I'm rolling 8.
That said, though, Liz is gonna sort of step in front of Sophia, not break their eye line, but
I rolled
gun
7
does-
successes.
Wow, Katrina, your rolls just sucked, huh?
Kevin, you don't even fucking know. They were so bad. They were
So-
so bad.
So
They're entranced with you?
how many dice did I beat them by?
A lot.
Okay, because for every dice I beat them, like the it's an hour, and then it's an additional hour for every dice that I beat them by. So yeah,
yes.
so they're like wrapped fascination or infatuation with me, akin to either falling in love with me or meeting their lifelong idol. They do their best to remain in my good graces, but they will stop causing themselves or their other loved ones physical harm.
Like, she's like, oh man, yeah, she's good. You give us some money so we can give it to her.
Oh, I like that.
Give her your money. Do it.
I just hand her my wallet.
But this is very nice. Thank you. I put it in my pocket.
Just straight
Thank
down the
you.
bra.
Bra. No.
Oh.
So you need anything?
Nothing specific right now. I mean, I don't know. I could go for. Do you know any good places that serve frozen yogurt this hour? You should go get us some.
I don't know any places, but we'll look around. As
Yeah.
goes to leave his two friends
What
like,
are what are the other
what-
two
yeah,
doing?
they're like, what the hell? He's like, no, she cool. I remember her from the bar the other day. Like,
Well, we go way back.
okay. And they just kind of follow him like, what the fuck's going on?
Bye. I'll see you soon. Oh, okay. Oh, do you want this back? I take it back
Please.
out. Hand it back to her.
Luckily, vampires don't sweat.
That would be uncomfortable since we cry blood. I don't think we
Mhm.
should sweat.
It'd be Vitae, yeah.
I do laugh out loud after they're out of like eyesight and earshot. I'm like, that was fun.
Yeah,
He's gonna spend all night looking for frozen yogurt for me.
absolutely. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he is not gonna find any place.
No, probably not. So shall we stroll?
Yeah.
So how's it going?
A lot has happened. So I'm sure you saw the group message that I asked Kozi to marry me.
Oh, what'd she say? No, I'm
She
kidding.
said yes.
I know,
of
I'm kidding.
course.
I'm kidding. Congratulations.
Thank you. But she mentioned a thing that does seem pertinent. I feel
Oh,
like I need to talk to Sophie. 'Cause
in
I feel
regards
like-
to
I feel like my sister needs to be there. But I don't know how she can be if she doesn't know what I am. And also, I feel like she's getting to the age where maybe it is time that she knows.
what do you think John would have to say? Is she still under his thumb, so to speak?
I'm assuming. I don't know. For all I know, if I tell her, he'll just erase her memory of it the next evening.
The discussion or the wedding itself, if you
Yes.
well, I mean,
I'm telling you because I think it's time for me to make a move against John.
oh,
And I know that you undoubtedly have other motivations just because that's how the world works and how our kind works. And I'm sure that he has given you a task. I don't know what it is, but you saved my sister's life. And I don't want you to get caught in the crosshairs if he and I go to war over this.
I mean, I think inevitably I'm going to be caught in the middle or have to pick a side.
Not if you skip town. You just don't have to be there.
If
you get far enough away, he can't make you come back. I don't know if you're still bonded to him or if you ever were. I know I was to Ebenezer for a while.
Well, I mean,
Enough distance. Not even there strong enough to bring us back.
I was away for quite a long time, and you know, distance makes the heart grow less fond for certain things.
It makes the bond grow thinner.
True.
The other thing is I feel like before I talk to Sophie, I need to know more about what you and I have talked about this before. What John has about my family. There's something about my family that he's sunk his claws into us for some reason and he won't let go, and I don't know why. And I had always thought, well, the story that I was told growing up is that he and my dad were best friends growing up. But he's
been
much
around a
older
lot
than
longer
that.
than your father.
Yeah. And I recently was talking to my grandmother again. And she remembers him from when she was a girl, a child.
That tracks for how old he seems to be.
But the thing is why has no one ever thought that was odd?
Well,
And
he's
why us?
I'm just gonna ask this. Have you ever thought to just ask him? Or I mean, Ebenezer knows him very well. They are about the same age.
Every time I talk to Ebenezer about it, he starts reminiscing about the past, and talking. He turns it into more about him and John than about me. Talking about how there's this old feud that they have over something that Ebenezer did when they were young, and I never get an answer. He just talks in circles.
Okay.
But the
well,
other thing is I think there's another person at play here, another kindred. My grandmother mentioned that she's been seeing someone like not like dating someone. I mean, obviously she probably is because
I was gonna say go grandma.
but no, like seeing a stalker, like seeing faces in the window. And at first I thought, oh, it's probably John keeping, tabs on her. Because of course he would know where she is, even though I was very careful to make sure that she's under a pseudonym and everything, but he's got more resources than I do. So I
Not to
hid
mention, if you
cameras.
haven't cut contact, then
Yeah, he could just have me
he's
followed.
yes.
So I hid cameras and I saw them. And it's not John. But I know this man. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's a face that I've been made to forget. Or maybe it's a face that I've seen growing up.
Interesting. Well, he's watching your grandmother. What if instead of a face-to-face with John, you try to get a face-to-face with the stalker?
That's the plan, but I have no idea what I'm getting into. And I want backup. And
well, with that situation, I can say immediately I'd be willing to assist there.
because I have no idea what I'm getting into or who this person is or what they want or I mean, like my first thought would have been like, oh, okay, well maybe it's just another kindred that's, got a thing for octogenarians. But like I recognize them.
Mm.
And that's never happened before. So
Do you have video of it? Maybe we could run a facial recognition and see if they
we could try. I mean, I would assume yeah, I guess let's try it. Because like I said, I have no idea who they are. My assumption is that they're probably old enough that they're either not going to have much of a record or they're going to be smart enough to have scrubbed it, but it's worth a try.
and do you think they're a kindred? You don't think they're a human who's got some strange interest in your grandmother?
Now, the speed that they moved on the camera, there's something else. I mean, I suppose it could be something not kindred, like a guru, a werewolf. But
well, that would be more complicated.
yeah, it would be.
But an unfamiliar kindred in the city. Because
Technically, it's out in the county.
But yes, if you want my assistance, I'd be glad to help you try to track down this strange person. Because, and especially if they're watching your grandmother, who's to say they're not watching your sister?
Yeah.
Or you?
That's true, yeah.
Is this something you'd want to do before we leave for Paris?
Yeah, I feel like this is I hope to think that my grandmother's not in any danger. I mean, she said she's been seeing this person for a long time. She can't exactly remember how long, but that's the dementia talking. Um, so for now, they're happy to just watch, which sounds terrifying, but you know. Yeah, so let's do some like facial recognition stuff and then maybe could do a stakeout.
Sounds like a plan.
Steak.
It's what's for dinner.
So, you go and start your planning for that. Should be a good time to end the session.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. Hopefully you had a wonderfully bloody good time. All right. Keep joining in on our channel. If you're watching this, it's wonderful and amazing. We got several shows. Just watch our entire playlist when you get a chance. Leave comments, like, subscribe, all that jazz. But yeah, so should be good. Getting the Paris trip coming soon in the game and a few other things, and it's going to be very wonderful. Thank you for joining us. And until next time, have a bloody good life. Yeah.
E.
Yeah.